All right. Welcome, everyone. Hopefully, this is working and you can actually see us. We are so excited to be here with you this evening to talk a little bit about making sense of your nutrition. We'll share some quick tips that will make a big difference. My name is Rachel Sirota, and I am joined by my guest presenter, my co-host, partner in crime, whatever you want to call it, Lois Schwartz. And we promised to keep this as close to 10 minutes as possible, and we are going to do our very best to stick to that. So we are going to jump right in. We're going to cover lots of material. So we can't possibly say everything about everything, but we love questions. So if you are watching this and you have questions or you need more detail, just pop it into the comments, reach out to us, let us know, and we would be happy to answer them. So jumping right in, and let's talk first about supplementation. Now, we said this was a class about nutrition, so why are we talking first about supplementation, right? Here's the thing. Over time, our food has changed. In the past hundreds and even thousands of years, a peach is not what a peach used to be. An apple is not what an apple used to be. Fruits have gotten sweeter. Soil has changed. The composition of our plants are not as nutrient dense as they used to be. And so even if we're really conscious about eating, a diverse range of different fruits and vegetables and all sorts of healthy foods, right? We're just not getting the full amount of nutritional support that our bodies actually need. So supplementation becomes really, really important for us to fill in all of those little gaps. Plus, let's be honest, none of us are perfect. And so none of us are even eating that perfect diet. And so most of us have more than just a few little gaps. So we love this lifelong vitality pack because it is a 3-part supplement pack that kind of checks all of the boxes, right? It's going to help support our wellness and vitality overall. It's going to give us some antioxidant and DNA protection. It's going to help with the way that our cells metabolize glucose and produce energy. It's going to support all of our different body systems, from our eyes to our brains to our nervous system, our liver function, our digestive health, our bone health, our immune function, cardiovascular health, our lungs, our respiratory system. Plus, it's going to help us emotionally to manage stress, and in our outward appearance, help with healthy hair, skin, and nails. So it really checks all of those boxes of what we would want from our supplements. So let's dig into what is included in this pack. All right, first, we have the Microplex VMZ. Now, I also want to mention there is a fully vegan version of this whole pack. So the graphics on the screen show the non-vegan bottles, but there is a vegan version. I just didn't put all of it up on the graphics. So Microplex VMZ is our food nutrient complex, right? It's going to have our vitamins and our minerals that are going to support the growth and function of all of our cells. You can see on that graphic, right? It's going to have all those important vitamins A, C, and E. It's going to help with our bone health through calcium, magnesium, zinc, all of that important stuff that really helps to fill in the gaps in the food that we're eating, right? Now, the next piece of this puzzle is the Omega, right? This is our essential oil omega complex. So unlike lots of other omegas on the market, this one actually also contains an essential oil blend that is going to enhance and support the way that our body utilizes this wide range of omega fatty acids that we have in here. So this version contains both marine and plant-based sources. The vegan version, of course, contains only plant-based sources, but omegas are going to be so important to help against oxidative damage, right? The damage that free radicals do within our body, and support our neurological health, our brain health. Really, really important for our circulatory system as well as our skin. So omegas are a really important part of what our body needs. And most of us are not eating a balanced array of types of omegas in the food that we eat. So supplementation becomes a really important piece of the puzzle. Now, the final part of this lifelong vitality pack is the Alpha CRS. This is the one that lots of people say is like the secret sauce. It's the one that works the magic, because this is really where we are going to support our cells directly, right? It's going to help with inflammation in our body. It's going to help with metabolic function. It's going to help our cells to live kind of as vitally as they possibly can. And so it's in this one that we often find the things that help with the aches and the pains, the discomforts, the things that we associate with aging. So Alpha CRS really ties the rest of it together. Now, you may be thinking, well, this is great, but these are all pills. What about younger children or people who just can't swallow pills? No worries. There is a chewable and liquid omega version that is inspired by the Lifelong Vitality Pack and still makes it easy to get the omegas and the whole food nutrients and the vitamins and the minerals and all of that in a chewable and a liquid form that tastes great. Don't have to worry about swallowing pills, make them really, really accessible. All right, now we're going to change gears for a second, and we are going to talk about some of the other products that we can use to enhance what foods we're actually eating. So
wow. I hope you like that. Rachel, could you jump it to the next slide?
mm-hmm.
There we go. So we're going to talk about protein, fiber, and greens. There's a lot of information on that slide there, and I'm going to add a little bit to it, mostly at trying to answer the question, so why? Why do we need protein? Why do we need fiber? And why do we need greens? Rachel did address some of those things when in sort of her introduction to all of this, so I'm going to add onto it and say protein is a very important macronutrient. It's important to us for building muscles, for muscle growth and recovery, and for our bone health. It helps manage our appetite. It helps build our energy and stamina, and it does also help with a healthy immune system response. The proteins are available in both a whey form, that's a chocolate and vanilla protein, and a vegan form. And the vegan form has pea protein and various seeds involved. It contains the full profile of all 20 important amino acids, and also the protein includes 7 grams of fiber. So there's a little bit of overlap there. Regardless of the vegan or non-vegan versions, each serving contains 21 grams of protein. Next slide. The fiber has a nice lemon apple flavor. There are 6 grams of fiber per serving, and it also includes a probiotic blend. Now, it's interesting, the FDA recommends 25 to 38 grams of fiber per day. Most people don't consume that much, so this is a great way to supplement your diet. Fiber is important for maintaining healthy microbiome. It promotes a healthy digestive function, and it may, in fact, even support cardiovascular health, your immune system, metabolic processes, and weight management. Go ahead. And lastly, we're going to talk about greens. Did you know that 70% of adults do not consume even the minimum amount of greens of the FDA guidelines for fruits and vegetables? So these powdered greens, provide 1 to 2 servings of fruits and veggies per scoop per serving. They're a great source of fiber as well. They can help support normal metabolism. They are a very delicious mixed berry flavor. I often have them just alone, but sometimes in combination with other things. And greens are very important for a healthy immune function and digestion. The next slide is going to give you a very important QR code. Make sure you grab that URL or the QR code, because this will bring you to a terrific cookbook that has lots of different recipes in it that use the protein, the fiber, and the greens, or you can just make up your own ideas. Every morning I have a smoothie made with some combination of these things and create all kinds of really fun combinations depending on what I have available in the house. I love some blueberries in with whatever I'm doing. Well, that's kind of my favorite thing. And I think we're pretty close to the end here. So please join us in December for a deep dive into digestive health with Judy and Trisha.
All right. Have a great night, everyone.
All right. Hope you had some fun, learned some new things.
Bye.
Bye-bye.